Hey y'all, I'm going to make some stair treads. So this is a 2x10 and I notched it, like you can see here, and then rounded off the edges. And then I'm making my own stair tread for my flooring. So this is the flooring that I'm using. This is from Home Depot. It's called the Lifeproof. It's a PVC composite material, but I took the table saw and grooved out the side and then heated it up and then bent it. So let me show you what we got going on here. So this is the Lifeproof plank. And what I've done is I took the heat gun and took off part of the padding, and then I cut in grooves so that when I bend it, it has somewhere to go. So once I heat this up and get it attached to here, I screwed some screws into it so it would stay here and not move. And then this is what you end up with. And I'll take this and see if I can do this one-handed. So this is upside down. Then we'll take this and this will slide onto the end like this and wrap it around. I did have a groove cut so that this is flush with the 2x. This will be the tread. So let me see if I can show you how I did that. So here's the flooring that I'm using. Again, I said it's by Lifeproof. It's got the padding, vapor barrier already built onto it. Focus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this roughly 34 inches, and then we'll mark the back of it. We'll scribe it with the knife, and then we'll heat this padding up and pull it off so that we'll have something smooth to work with. But here we go. So I marked it, I went 5 inches from the end. I drew a straight line, and then I took my knife and just scored just the rubber membrane. So now what I'll do is just heat this up ever so slightly. You can sort of see a color where it changes color. Not really a different color, but different pattern. That's all you need just to get it started. If you get it too hot, it just rips like this. But this is not hot now because the wind is cooling down. The hurricane is coming in, so we're getting the effects from that. I'm in North Carolina, so we're not going to get anything like Florida and the southern states. But once you get this up and going, sorry about the camera. I don't have my tripod with me today. So I got it ruffled up like that. So I'll go ahead and heat this up again. You can usually get this going like that, and we'll just heat it up in front very lightly. Again, I'm sorry about the camera work. But anyway, you just pull this on off for the whole length, the 34 inches. So let me go ahead and do that so I can get it done. All right, we got the backer off. This was a little more challenging today than it has been. But let me turn the camera around. We'll get the table saw set up and go from there. So here's the stripped board. What we're gonna do is just raise this up so that we still have a little meat left on this. You can sort of see where the top is. We'll cut most of that out and just squirt. So let's get the table saw set up. All right, so we got it cut. We'll set this aside and we'll go ahead and strip this one and get it ready so we can do two at the same time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is screw this to the board so it doesn't move, and by doing so I can keep it tight around this radius. So let's run some screws in here if I can do this one-handed. Oh, I can't. Let me see if I can do it. Alright, so there's the first screw. And then I'll go ahead and put 2 more screws over here and then 2 more over here. I got my screws in. So now I'll stand it up. You can see the grooves. I'll take my heat gun and heat this up here and then come around and heat this up. It's a little bit of a slow process, but just take your time and don't overheat it. But once it gets going, it'll just sort of fold over and then you just help it out by guiding it. So let's get the heat gun.
Again, this takes just a little bit of time to get this heated up. I like to do it inside because the wind is blowing right now and it's sort of dissipating the heat. So I'll actually move it inside here and get it warmed up. Then I'll try to show you how to form it. But this takes about a minute to heat up. Like I said, you just don't want to scorch it or get it too hot. But once it goes, it'll start going.
All right, we're heating it up as you see. And if I hold the camera still, you put it on this tail light, you can sort of see it falling down on its own, ever so slightly. And then you can help it a little bit by just doing that. All right, let's try it again. You can just sort of pull it down just a little bit to help it out. Again, it's windy out here, so it's not helping this process. So let me move inside where I can retain some of that heat and not get dissipated. All right. So now it's heated up and it's almost there. See that it's formed pretty well. So what I'll do is go in and lay this down, and I'll put some weight on the top of it, and then when it cools down it should hold down or very slightly up. So let's go in here and put some weight on it.